officials for the mixed doubles final, led by our umpire from Estonia.
Well, they were brilliant today, weren't they? Didn't put a foot wrong, attacked, and they deserved the title. There's no question of that. So to our next final of the day, and we turn our attention to mixed doubles. Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto of Indonesia up against Joachim Fischer Nielsen and Christinna Pedersen of Denmark. Well, at quarter-final stage, 4 Chinese pairs, 2 Indonesians, but by semi-finals, we were down to 4 different nations. The big surprise, of course, was the defending champions Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei, also the reigning world and Olympic champions, beaten by the Indonesians in that terrific semi-final. So, let's join our Master of Ceremonies once again, Howard Benson, to get the players onto court.
This is the Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships 2016 and the mixed doubles final. Please welcome from Indonesia, the number 8 seeds, Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto.
The number 8 seeds, Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto. A first All-England final for all 4 players in the mixed doubles. There's plenty of Indonesian fans in the Barclaycard Arena.
Give it up for their opponents from Denmark, the number 5 seeds, Joachim Fischer Nielsen and Christinna Pedersen.
The European champions and Olympic bronze medalists, Joachim Fischer Nielsen and Christinna Pedersen. Yes, there's an army of Danish fans here, as there always is at the All England Championships. Danes involved in 3 semi-finals yesterday, but now they're down to just 1 on finals day, and it's this pair, Joachim Fischer Nielsen and Christinna Pedersen. formalities prior to the match getting underway. Iris Matspulu of Estonia, the umpire, and the toss of the coin, perhaps the all-important. Oh yeah, Indonesians have chosen the far side of the court. And it's a 5th consecutive year that an Indonesian pair have been in the All-England final, and the 6th time in 7 years. But it's not the number 2 seeds, as perhaps one would have expected. It's this pair. And Debby Susanto, the 26-year-old from Palembang in South Sumatra, had a career high of 8, enjoying their 17th consecutive week at number 8 in the world. Praveen Jordan, 22 years of age, from Bontang in East Kalimantan, on the island of Borneo. And this pair, Asian Games bronze medal in 2014, but last year, Southeast Asian Games gold medal in Singapore. This is only their 2nd Super Series tournament final. And there you can see the 2nd round. That was their toughest match so far. But let's talk about that semi-final yesterday against the number 1 seeds, the defending champions, the world Olympic champions. Their first ever victory against Jiang Nang and Zhao Yunlei in their 8th meeting. And it was a convincing victory too, wasn't it? So to the Danes, Christinna Pedersen, 29 years of age, from Aalborg in North Jutland. She and her partner currently number 6 in the world ranking, but they did spend 1 week from the 2nd of April last year as world number 1s. Joachim Fischer, 37 years of age, from Copenhagen, and he is already the oldest winner of a Super Series title. But my goodness, how he would like to extend that oldest record by winning yet another Super Series title.
Ready to play.
So yesterday they broke English hearts, the home fans, disappointed when the English combination, having been 19-11 up in that 2nd game, failed to convert. In fact, they had 5 game point opportunities, but all credit to the Danes, who played quite brilliantly when so far down in that 2nd game. Well, this is the 10th meeting between these two pairs, and of the previous 9, the Danes have the advantage. But the last time they played, it was the Indonesians. In fact, the Indonesians have won the last 3 occasions that they met, including that group match at the Super Series finals in December last year. So there, Iris Matspulu of Estonia. Paul Buffum of England is our service judge. Well, it's 21 years since a Danish pair won the mixed doubles title here. You have to go back to 1995. Thomas Lund and Marlene Thompson are now married, and Thomas Lund was, of course, chief operating officer of the BWF, the Badminton World Federation.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Praveen Jordan, Debby Susanto, Indonesia. And on my left, Christinna Pedersen, Joachim Fischer Nielsen, Denmark. Praveen Jordan to serve to Joachim Fischer Nielsen. Love all. Play.
Nice shot from Praveen Jordan.
1 love.
Well, he's got such a thunderous smash that players do stand back in their defensive stance, waiting to receive that, and it looks to me as if Christinna Pedersen is a little bit nervous right at the start of this final.
Yeah, it's going to be crucial. how the Danes' defense can withstand the magnificent attack of Praveen Jordan.
Yes, well, the Danes know that. I was sitting on my own at breakfast this morning, and Joachim Fischer came along and said, "Jill, do you mind if I join you?" And he was telling me that he was on the phone to his 6-year-old son, Jonathan, yesterday, and his son had watched the second of the semi-finals, which of course featured the Indonesians against the World and Olympic champions. And apparently little Jonathan said to his dad, "Daddy, you've got to be aware of his smash. He's got a very hard smash." So I think that's great advice from his son.
Yeah, exactly.
Pedersen. Is she a player that tends to get a little bit nervous, Steve?
I think she can be in the beginning of the match, but I think all players are a little bit. I think she can play herself into the match, but
struck above the waist.
Service silver.
Says the service judge.
4, Debby. Debby.
Was faulted a couple of times yesterday as well.
Yeah, she was.
Shuttle was too high.
Yeah, no doubt about that. You can see that here in the slow replay. Lift up the left arm. That's the trick a number of players use. In the service movement, lift the left arm. Very hard for the umpires to judge.
Yeah, nice change of pace. Joachim Fischer.
3, 4.
And we saw, in this shot here, that's important because we saw yesterday Jiang Nan and Jia Yunlei, they went into flat exchanges with the Indonesian pair here, and they lost way more than they won. So the Danes have to play tactically clever if they are to have a chance in this match.
Oh, well, there's the powerful smash that Joachim's son was telling him to be wary of.
5, 3.
And it puts some restraints on your game when you know you're facing such a big smash. Joachim has a big smash himself. Perhaps not as powerful in terms of speed, but very steep. And from the left-hand side, of course, that's wide.
Oh, delightful again. Well, what a brilliant start to this final by the Indonesians.
3.
And of course, if you are in a position by nature of a big smash, you want to add a shot like this to it, because the big smash forces the opponents further back on the court, and there will be room for a tight drop shot.
Across the body. Once again, the timing of the return off from this lady, Christinna Pedersen.
She has played a lot of matches in the tournament. Had to play ladies doubles as last match yesterday, so haven't had the same amount of time to prepare for this match as the 3 other players.
Silver. 4, 7.
Excellent control by Susanto. talked about it yesterday, but she's definitely also raised her game here over the last couple of months. And that's what it's really about, this 2-month no Super Series tournament period that the BWF has had the last 2 seasons. No Super Series in January and February. Leaves room for the players to improve.
Yeah, that's what they asked for, and that's what the International Federation has given them. Look at this attacking play. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant by the Indonesians.
9-4.
Look at the elevation on the jump smash too. Brilliant. My goodness me. Praveen Jordan is on fire at the moment. He's got the Midas touch. Look at that disguised drop and that angle once again. Look back to the coaches. What can you do against that? Short. That's under a smash from Praveen Jordan. And a 7-point advantage at the mid-game interval of this opening game. Okay. 8 minutes.
En lille smule bedre det skal være, så kan vi godt være med, så vi skal blive ved at lede efter. Og vi er nødt til at træde endnu længere frem og stole på, at de spiller de korte der. Når I laver de der flade løft på ham.
Når jeg er ude af balance, så er jeg nødt til at give højde, sådan at jeg kan se.
Så vi kan nå på plads.
Så kan vi godt nå dem.
Men ellers skal vi stole på, at det der drop kommer.
Ja,
ikke?
og det er meget fra hans forhold, ikke?
Jo, at når han hænger på den og ikke kan svinge igennem.
20 seconds.
Ja.
Det er ved at lege en retur. Gå på den, der er ikke kommet en svipper, vel?
Thank you. Christinna. Towels. Towels, yeah. Towels, please. Jordan, put the towels on. Towels.
Towels.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, the umpire asking the players to put the towels in the kit bags. I think it's the sponsors who have put the towels out. I don't think they're actually the players' towels, and therefore they weren't quite sure what to do with them.
Play.
It's a phenomenal start, isn't it? What do the Danes do? Just try and stick in there until they go off the boil, or
Yeah, more or less. Try to go forward, believe in the drop shots from Praveen Jordan, try to read them, and Christinna said, okay, when I'm off balance, I can't reach them. I have to be ready quicker. And they talked about the service returns, that they should variate them a little bit, and it's almost only short services from the Indonesian pair.
Yeah.
Service over. 5-13.
Already being faulted, and I wonder if that service error was due to that previous fake serve being called.
Might have been. Debby is normally a steady server, whereas Praveen Jordan sometimes a little bit uncertain. So if that serve situation breaks down, the Danes can get the defense working against the smashes of Praveen Jordan, then things might change a little bit.
Oh, good clear.
That's it. That was a good rally for the Danes.
6-13. Right, please.
Short.
Service over. 14-6. Get ready, please.
Now service error from Praveen Jordan.
7-14.
Definitely not what the Danes needed. I think they need to complicate the service situation and see if they can get some easy point off that, because an open play right now, they might have an advantage. Quick movement there from Praveen Jordan in the flat game. Look at this now.
Yeah.
No arm swing whatsoever. Only the wrist and the forearm that moves the racket. Brilliant.
Yeah, this is a wonderful shot from Debby Susanto. Really stood her ground and then just sort of seemed to step into it. Back of the net court.
8-17.
That's a real missed opportunity.
I think he was afraid of hitting his partner. She was moving a little bit too far back.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, she has moved.
Now.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Play on,
Good
please.
spot, Steen. That's a good smash. Well, they came back from an 8-point deficit in the semi-final in the second game, the Danes. But I mean, I would have thought the most important thing here is that they focus on trying to find their form.
Yeah.
Not worry about the outcome of this opening game.
If they can take it eventually, that's fine. But it's Better to find a way to beat the Indonesians.
Service over. 18-10. Change.
I think they have to be more relentless in not giving away the attack. Simply make each other a promise, hey, we're not lifting. That's what Christinna mentioned.
Brilliant. And that'll do the Danes a world of confidence.
Service over. 11-18.
Proves he can hit those deceptive drops with acute angles from either side, either from the deep forehand corner
19-11.
from the backhand corner as he does this time. Look at that.
And that's what makes his attack so dangerous, that he can hit these shots. If they were not there, it would be much easier for the Danes to defend him.
20, game point 11.
Whole host of game point opportunities. Oh, my goodness me.
Service over. 12-20.
Yeah, she's definitely disturbed the rhythm of her serve, hasn't she, having been called that fault. I think that's the second error she's made. But the Indonesians still take the opening game by a comfortable margin.
First
A
game
little over
won by
18
Praveen
minutes.
Jordan, Debby Susanto, 21-12.
21-12. And the number 8 seeds, Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto. Convincing opening game against the European champions.
Mainnya harus main nol. Deb di depan jangan terlalu banyak sodok. Sekali-sekali boleh, dan begitu dia sodok boleh. Dua-dua dapat banyak dari mana? Rem. Ya, sekali-sekali kalau kamu boleh sodok, kalau enggak ya kamu rem aja. Kalau yang laki kamu servis lakinya, kamu geser aja. Nggak bisa apa-apa, berani aja. Ya. Terus kalau kamu diangkat ke belakang, kamu tepliki ke tengah. Ya. Belakangnya apa dulu?
Vi skal have dig helt op i forbanen, så må jeg tage overspilning, hvis han spiller den. Fordi vi tager, hvis vi ikke får den forbane. Vi kan snakke alt muligt, men vi skal frem og have den forbane.
Så bliver ved på de første dernede, fra han bygger op og gerne på hende. Han laver lidt, men han vil gerne få dem der kryds. Men hun gør ikke så meget.
Med dig. Hvis han får droppene, så spiller han så bare lige klar med stenen.
Well, the Danish coaches there
20
having
seconds.
to work quite hard, but I found it interesting that Joachim Fischer also very much contributing to the discussion there. Steen, just tell us what was being said.
Yeah, we didn't hear the first part of the coaching, but Joachim said, Christinna, you got to go to the front court. You've got to go forward, take the net. I have to cover behind you, and if we're sort of lifted to the back court, I have to run for it. We need to get the front court, otherwise we're going to lose. And that's as clear as it can be.
Yeah.
That's it.
They're exactly what they were talking about. She's got to take on Debby Susanto at the front of the net, and Debby Susanto has got to try and prevent that and continue to do what she has been doing so well. Oh, that's brilliant.
1-all.
That's the third serve.
2-1.
But at least the third mistake I count.
Yeah, me too.
And she's clearly trying to change her service. And that probably is a mistake.
Service over. 2-all.
So how does that affect the service of Praveen Jordan?
How many times has he done that? That's at least 3.
That's a fantastic shot.
No wonder the coach gives him the thumbs up.
Yesterday I thought he was almost as good as Mohamed Hassan in men's doubles, but now I actually begin to think that he's better at it than Hassan.
Look at Joachim Fischer. Come on. Rushes the net, picks up the shuttle, runs back to his ready position. Unbelievable. It is unbelievable. His drop shots today so far, Praveen Jordan, have been perfect.
4-3.
Fantastic rally again by the Indonesians, but I can't help noticing the behavior of Joachim Fischer rushing to the net there as we saw before. I mean, that shows the character of him. He's still trying to intimidate the opponents, even though he lost the first game convincingly.
That backhand smash. Well, he's always a player that gives the 110%, Joachim Fischer. Real intensity with which he plays. I love to watch it. Even when he appeared off balance.
He's got a fantastic sense for where the gaps are on the
Yeah.
Danish side.
Yeah, because you simply don't have the time to actually look. It's that spatial awareness, knowing where your opponents are, knowing where the gaps are. Placement of the smash.
And again, excellent play by Praveen Jordan. The flat drive, The Danes actually played the game around the net as they wanted, but the flat drive put pressure on Joachim Fischer. That one, it's from below the tape, but it sort of reaches its highest point at the net court. And that's fantastic. That's a true mixed player shot.
Praveen Jordan, I know he's disappointed that he missed that, but he mustn't let that adversely affect him psychologically.
I was thinking exactly the same. Wow, that was a lot of emotion after being in control in the first game and leading in the second.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It's the second time he's done that in about 4 rallies, isn't it?
Yeah. 7-5. Shuttle, please. Shuttle, please.
No, it wasn't the best of serves.
Played by Joachim, moved a little forward. That's a good.
8-5.
Christinna, I just want to pick up on something you said earlier, because you said that you thought that Debby Susanto had probably just changed her service action because she'd been called a fault, and you said that was the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, as a player, you have to adapt to what the umpires are calling. And they're calling approximately 3 service faults per player per game at a max. So it's a simple math to know that it's better to have a slightly questionable service when it gets called 3 times, but it's all the rest of the time is working, than have a legal service where you have struggled getting it over the tape.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be like that, but then that's up to the umpires to call.
Yeah.
That's not up to the players.
I was going to say, because I mean, if it's a fault every time, it should be called a fault every time.
I think so too.
Danes need to be careful here, because this is a nice little cushion for the Indonesians. Oh my goodness me, that's terrific.
And that's exactly what should be the first goal, to sort of stay within striking distance. But so far, the score reflects the game. The Indonesians have played well.
Oh yes, my goodness me. That's about the first she's managed to take off the top of the table, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, one of the first opportunities, mind. Yeah, that is well taken. What a return of serve.
I think a misunderstanding between the Danes. That's a backhand return. It's very hard to get it straight back.
Yeah, there's that awareness once again from Praveen Jordan, where the gap was, and he found it so well. Oh, game in 11-7 up.
Iya, kamu adu aja, lu belokin. Kalau yang laki net lu belokin aja. Nggak usah diangkat, aduin aja. Salah satu dua kali salah nggak ada masalah. Yang penting polanya tetap gitu, tetap diaduin aja. Dia depannya dua-dua sini lemah nih.
Og de der, han søger hele tiden på de der flade overspilninger.
Ja.
Ikke? Og skal vi lave overspilling, så skal det være modsat side af ham. Så skal det være hen over hende.
Ja.
Men vi skal tænke, at vi spiller uden løft. Det er fedt, for det er dem, og så får du chancerne for at komme op. Ikke? Det kan vi godt.
Ja, det kan vi nemlig.
Ikke?
20 seconds.
Ja, vi lige så under sig, så vi
20
lige om, han
seconds.
slår.
Thank you.
Husk at droppe på de flade løfter, han slår på de høje.
Thank you, coach. Get ready, please.
Well, the Indonesian coach, Pramadi, saying to his players, you know, don't worry about the odd mistake. You're bound to have the odd mistake in a match. Just focus on what you're doing. You're doing it so well.
11-7.
Now, what did the Danish coach say?
Yeah, he said that
Play.
if they want to lift flat over to the Indonesians' backcourt, they have to lift in the side where Debby Susanto is standing, not the one where Praveen Jordan is, because he is so quick on his feet and he can jump and reach it. And then he said, in my opinion, a very important thing right now, you have to pretend that we play without lifts. We cannot lift.
Praveen Jordan, Debby Susanto challenge called out.
Well, there's a challenge here. I have fear it will be a wasted one. That looked wide to me.
Yeah.
The first challenge of this mixed doubles final. Yep, was out. The line judge was right.
I talked to Lars Ure this morning, and he thought actually that the new challenge rule was a bit too much. And I thought in the beginning that it was because he wasn't aware of it, but after thinking it through, he said there can be 12 wrong challenges in a game, so there will be a lot of breaks for every challenge, and well, he might be right, but we haven't seen that so far.
I'm not, no, I'd have to disagree with that. My suggestion was 2 per game plus an extra 1 challenge if you go to 20 all, because you can play another 19 points from 20 all.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too many at all. I think it's a great move.
That's it. That's exactly the way to play it. We don't lift. Then all decisions become a bit easier because we know we don't lift, and the partner knows a little bit more about what you're doing.
Well, 3 points since the mid-game interval, all won by the Danes. Oh, that was an opportunity.
Yeah, she wasn't quick enough. Christinna Pedersen.
10.
Seemed to be quite a big swing of the racket as well, Steen. Yeah. Coaches are always telling us a short, sharp movement
she
of
should
the
have
racket.
left that one to Joachim, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that's magnificent.
Yeah.
Service over. 11-12. Play on, please.
And how quickly does the players pick up, the Indonesian players, how quickly does they pick up that the Danes are not lifting anymore?
Goodness.
That's what makes it hard to win a match when you play such good rallies and the opponents, they just stand there and act like a piece of cake.
Yeah, but isn't it fabulous to watch the effort put in by Joachim Fischer?
Yeah.
Good defense.
Ball team 11.
Down, but not out.
Joachim.
He's definitely trying to up the pace of his movement around the court, Joachim Fischer.
Yeah. He's giving everything. I think you're right, Joe. I think he's sensing that perhaps this is his last performance at the All England. So I want to make sure that he afterwards can say, I did everything, absolutely everything I could.
14-11. Playing.
Well,
14.
I get the sense this is far from over yet. As they get nearer, I think the Indonesians might start to get a little bit nervous, especially if the scores are very close.
That's one of the things. There's no question whether you should lift flat or high here, because they've already decided we're not lifting, so it has to be a flat one. When I say not lifting, that means that if it's 10 centimeters over the floor, then of course they have to lift.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Good neck
Paying
shot.
off again.
Yeah. And the back level with Ains.
14-all.
Yes. Wonderful smashing again from Praveen Jordan.
15.
Getting his partner involved at the front of the court to finish it off. Look at this, across the body of Christinna Pedersen. Well, I'm not surprised by that stat. 9-5 front court winners in favour of the Indonesians. They have found the gaps well, haven't they, the Indonesians?
Yeah, it's a back shot choice also from Joachim to play it directly into the backhand of Praveen Jordan, which is extremely strong. Opens up the court.
For the silver, 15-16.
He's so fired up, Joachim. So how is he coping with the service situation where you need to be much more calm? Coping well.
Coping well, yeah. Great serve. Gosh, he was quick forward there. And once again, they draw back level.
16-all.
That was a terrific serve, wasn't it? Look how quick he's onto that backhand net too.
Very important next 2 rallies here.
For the silver, 17-16.
Good defence. And then this is the overhead. The smash across the body of Pedersen once again, and this time she managed to deal with it. Just watch how she takes this off her right hip. That's extraordinary. Brilliant. Well, the Indonesians just 2 points away from the All England title. And remember, they've never won a Super Series title previously. Beaten finalists at the French Open last year. Oh, this would be remarkable, wouldn't it? Oh, it's a double hit. Match point opportunities for Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto.
Match point 16.
And they've played well. The Danes have done everything here in the second game. Anyway, it's still match points for the Indonesians.
Point is saved.
17-20.
Match point number 2 for the Indonesians. What a great serve. They've done it! The joy for Debby Susanto and Praveen Jordan. They've been the European champions. Joachim Fischer, Nielsen and Christinna Pedersen in 2 straight games. 21-12, 21-17. Well, the Indonesians were superb today. Debby Susanto, we were talking yesterday about how she's improved on her front court play. And I thought Praveen Jordan from the back of the court, well, simply sensational. His disguise on his drop shots caught the Danes time and time again. So the All England winners, 21-12, 21-17 in 43 minutes. Disappointment, obviously, for the Danes. But quite simply, they were beaten by a better pair today. The Indonesians thoroughly deserved it because they took the game to their opponents the way they started. They were like greased lightning, racing to that 11-4 lead in the opening game in just 8 minutes. This, the moment of victory. And look at the delight from Debby Susanto. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Coach pretty happy too, isn't he? Well, after that magnificent victory in 2 straight games, let's hear what they have to say about their first Super Series title.
Let's get a word with our mixed doubles champions, Praveen Jordan, Debby Susanto of Indonesia. How tough a final was that?
It's so tough, and we so happy because we can be a champion in All England.
what would you like to say to your very, very noisy supporters?
Yeah, I want to say thank you for all of the support for us, all the supporters. We are so proud because we can be a champion. It's all because all of you. Thank you.
Your English is coming on fantastically well. I'm very impressed. So, how much does it inspire you to play well when you've got this sort of sport here and at home?
I think it's same like we play at home because all the supporters like we are playing in our home.
Ladies and gentlemen, Praveen, Jordan, Debby, Susanto, your mixed doubles champions.
Well, very, very well said and well done, Debby Susanto. Lovely to see her doing the interview in English and saying how wonderful it is here with the fans in Birmingham. Almost like playing at home, she says. Astoria Stadium, one of the most famous stadiums in the world as far as badminton is concerned. But the Barclaycard Arena is where all the players want to win the All England Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome our presentation party and to make the presentations for the mixed doubles final here at the 2016 Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships. Please welcome Jeff Rofe, President of Badminton England, and Paul Jepson, Managing Director of Yonex UK. And before we celebrate with our athletes, let's mark the contribution of our officials. Our umpire, Iris Metspalu of Estonia, and service judge, Paul Buffum of England.
So Paul Jepson, Managing Director of Yonex UK, presenting the court officials with their memento for having officiated at an All England final.
Let's have a great reception for our runners-up in the mixed doubles. From Denmark, Joachim Fischer Nielsen and Christinna Pedersen.
Well, obviously desperately disappointed Danes. They tried, as you say, Steen, to do everything possible, everything within their power, to try and come back after that opening game where they were quite simply most of the time outclassed. It's not for lack of effort. We were beaten by a better pair today. So unable to add to their 12 Super Series titles that they've won in the past.
From Indonesia, Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto.
Well, a fourth time in 5 years that an Indonesian pair have stood on top of the podium here for the mixed doubles discipline at the All England Championships. Jeff Rofe, President of Badminton England, presenting the medals first to Debby Susanto. What a moment for her and her partner. Inspired decision to bring them together. Praveen Jordan was not part of the National Federation. He was an independent player a couple of years ago before he formed this partnership.
And finally, a chance to get their hands on these coveted trophies.
A first ever Super Series title. And it's a Premier Super Series. And it's the most coveted of all, the All England Championship.
athletes on their lap of celebration. Let's hear it one more time. Joachim Fischer Nielsen, Christinna Pedersen, our runners-up. And our champions, Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our technical officials for the women's singles final, led by our umpire Mike White from England, and his fellow countryman, service judge Alan Potter.
Well, this is a moment and a tournament that these two young Indonesians will remember for a lifetime. The first ever Super Series title, and it's the biggest of them all. So our next final is women's singles, and it features the birthday girl, Nozomi Okuhara, 21 today, up against the two-time former champion, Wang Shixian. Well, when we look at the women's singles draw from quarterfinals onwards, only one seeded player didn't make it. That was Sung Ji-hyung. But last year's beaten finalist, Saina Nehwal, she was beaten in the quarterfinals, and last year's champion, Carolina Marin, in the semi-final stage. So we are ready for the women's singles final. Let's join our Master of Ceremonies, Howard Benson.
This is the Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships 2016 and the women's singles final. Let's have a massive Birmingham welcome for the number 8 seed from Japan, Nozomi Okuhara.
Well,